Ever been stuck wondering what to say to break the ice? Humor is your secret weapon. Ready to have a great time with hilarious questions? You're in the right place. Let's dive into 125 funny questions guaranteed to spark laughter and unforgettable moments. Let's start with some delightfully quirky questions. Like, if you could switch lives with any cartoon character for a day, who would it be? Are you more of a Scooby-Doo or a SpongeBob? Ever imagined having dinner with 3 celebrities? Think about it. They're all in one room. How chaotic would it be? If animals could talk, which one would spill the juiciest gossip? Your cat might have some opinions about your Netflix choices. Now, let's go a bit hypothetical. Would you rather scuffle with one horse-sized duck or a mini army of duck-sized horses? Quirky, right? Speaking of bizarre scenarios, what's your go-to zombie apocalypse survival plan? We all secretly have one. But what's yours? Dive into your imagination. If you could explore any fictional universe, which would it be? Hogwarts or the Iron Throne, maybe? Envision yourself as a superhero. What power would you choose? Flying, invisibility, reading minds? Tough choice. Pop culture moments next. What's your guilty pleasure TV show? One you're thrilled and slightly embarrassed to admit? Hey, what's your epic karaoke song? You know, the one you could sing anywhere, anytime. Ever had the chance to binge watch one movie endlessly? Which one would that be? Let's get into some personal curiosities now. What's the weirdest talent you possess? Can you wiggle your ears? How about irrational fears? What strange thing sneaks into your mind unexpectedly? Time to dig deeper. If you were invisible for a day, what mischief would you get into? Which secret quirks do you find really attractive in a person? Surprisingly odd but endearing, right? Imagine this. A day as someone else. Who'd you pick and what's the first thing you'd do? What was your most peculiar compliment? That moment when a compliment both confuses and flatters you. Fancy some odd preferences? What food combination that sounds weird but kicks a punch actually? Peanut butter and pickles. What do you think? Let's have some fun with inventions. If you could create something, what fantastic or bizarre thing would that be? And speaking of bizarre, what's the most ridiculous truth you know? Something mind-boggling yet true. We're cruising through, let's talk skills. If you could instantaneously master any skill or instrument, what would it be? Violin, painting, baking? Ready for some light-hearted future reflections? If you could time travel, where would your first stop be? Meet Einstein? Fly to the medieval ages? And speaking about the past and future, if you could erase one fiction piece from history, what would it be? Forget that unfulfilling sequel ever existed. Let's get techie. Ever thought of a ChatGPT but in steampunk style? Well, what's the craziest view you've ever witnessed? A mesmerizing sunset maybe? Now imagine being a vegetable. Which would you be, balanced between funny and nutritious? Sizzling trivia time. What's one thing on your bucket list? Skydiving perhaps? And hey, what's the most absurd dream you've had but wish could be real? Inviting you to peek into dreamland. And if aliens showed up, what would be the first Earth thing you'd present to them? Show them Wi-Fi or a slice of pizza. Now back to Earth. Ever ponder what's beyond a black hole's event horizon? Just air or intergalactic cookies possibly? Our journey breaks into literature. If you authored a book, how would the thrilling tale unfold? Mystery, romance, sci-fi? Imaginations go wild, right? Imagine your life narrated by music. What's your life theme song? Would it have heartbeats resembling Queen or Taylor Swift moments? Ever had a daring prank that left an uproarious memory? Maybe it was that fake spider gag. Or a high five gone hilariously wrong. Exploring ominous terrains, think about joining a circus. What act do you think you'd master? Juggling, tightrope walking? Spice that up with some conspiracies. What's that favorite one you secretly indulge in? Bigfoot sightings? Now, if you're a cartoon character, which animated universe welcomes you in their zany embrace? Let's wrap up with a bit of silliness. What rules of life do you eloquently pen if given the author's right? Everyone eats cake on Mondays, a good start? What's the quirkiest thing you've done recently? Attempted a wacky dance in the rain? Back to preferences. If you could submerge yourself in a perfect, frivolous vacation spot, where would your imagination take you? An invisible cloak. What's the mischief at the top of your list? Drop invisible water balloons perhaps. Preferences lead us into curious smells. What's your all-time favorite aroma? Fresh cookies, new books? Dive into the wonderland of rhythm. Your signature dance move. Would it rival MJ's moonwalk or remain your top secret? If you had 1 extra hour today, how would you spend it? Nap, read, or finally tackle that list? Let us explore costumes. If you were splurging on a costume, what theme do you embrace with gleeful abandon? Journey with me as we decode even quirkier quirks, anchored in peculiarities. If you could dine with a historic figure, who graces your company? Cleopatra's insights or Da Vinci's unusual sketches? Before we part, I'll ask once more, what's a catchy new holiday you'd invent and celebrate foolishly? Global Pillow Fight Day perhaps? And finally, if life turned into more surreal fun, which adorable or amusing likeness does your story take after? There you have it, 125 hilariously funny questions to ask a girl for a great time. Remember that humor is magic. It breaks barriers and connects truly. So next time you're at a loss for words, pull from this list and watch laughter light up the room. Like and subscribe for more quirky content. Share your favorite funny questions in the comments below. We can't wait to hear your stories.